My name is James Williams Jr. And if you just seen my last video about thanking Stonefield for Captain America and all that, then you're up to speed on what's been going on for my weekend. So now I want to talk to you again about my acting career that does not exist. Alright, so ever since my life went to hell and I didn't get to become a cop, I decided that becoming an actor was the next best thing to being a live action superhero. Unfortunately, my life seems that God apparently thinks that I'm the new Job, and he just keeps throwing all kinds of really bad obstacles in my path that I just can't seem to get past. So my life is God's big fucking joke. Alright, moving on. Because there's nothing I can do. I can't beat God's ass. If I could go up to heaven and punch God in the mouth a couple of times, yeah, that would be fucking capital. The problem is, I'm probably only going to get half a punch in before he realizes that he's going to be sending me to hell for eternity. And I have enough problems here on Earth. I really don't want to have to go to hell, because if I go to hell, I'm taking the fuck over. Moving on. So as you know, I have mentioned this before about acting. And acting is preparation and opportunity. And most of the time, it's a lot of good fucking luck behind it. Well, bad luck and I go hand in hand, because bad luck is the only friend I truly have. Bad luck and Murphy's Law, they're like right, like this shoulder and that shoulder. They never leave my side, alright? Because if they didn't, I'd still be enlisted in the military. And, those are your real heroes. For those who don't know, your real heroes. The armed forces, your police forces, your firefighters. Those guys are your real heroes. When they set on these dog tags, they put these some bitches on. When they put on those badges, when they put on those fire helmets, they put their lives on the line every day. You should probably thank them every now and again. You should appreciate them. A young man at the movie theater today thanked me for my service. So thank you to that young man. Now, let me clarify, why I'm making this video. I'm making this video about acting. Why we actors become actors. Because somewhere in our lives, we just didn't like our lives. And this is the best way to be anybody other than ourselves. I would kill to get a role, a standout role, a breakthrough role that will launch my career and never make me stop working. Yeah, my whole thing is, if I ever even get my career off the ground, is to just keep working. I don't give a damn what the role is. I would like to be a character actor. I would like to do commercials. I would like to do whatever the hell cashes a paycheck. Alright? Now, I'm not a funny person, but people think I'm funny. I know I'm funny looking, but I don't give a crap about that, because I'm naturally ugly, and so be it. I've accepted my ugliness. You have to accept it too. If you don't like my ugly face, look away. Look far away. Anyway, so as an actor, there are lots of reasons. We all have lots of reasons why we're actors. We all have lots of reasons why we want to be actors. Number one reason is we're hungry, and no one wants to be broke, but no one wants to be poor, and no one wants to be starving, and no one wants to not be able to eat and survive and support their family. But acting is a good escape. What we do on the screen gives you an hour and a half of escape. And the money's not bad if you actually get an acting gig that pays. When I made independent films, I couldn't pay anybody, but they showed up anyway. And I want to thank you guys for that. All my films would be up by now if I didn't send money to a girlfriend who's supposed to be coming here next week, hopefully. And she's from the Philippines, so hopefully Nicole will get her ass here and I can get money back and start fixing my other Mac to put things up. So that's one of my main obstacles there. Now, the second thing, we get into acting, we make people happy. But acting also makes actors happy, because you never know what the hell's gonna happen the next day on the script. You go into these shows. All right, let's take DC Comics for an example. They have 4 shows on TV. They have Legends of Tomorrow. They have The Flash. They have Arrow. They have Gotham. They have Supergirl. So you can just imagine how fun these guys have when they come in and do their lines and rehearse the moves and everything. And when they put it all together, you get an exciting adventure for an hour on TV. And it's so worth it to escape after a hard day of work of 8 to 9 hours or 13 hours of work, um, you come home and you want to kick your feet up. You want to hold your child in your arm and lay back and watch something that you both can enjoy. So, when I was 3 years old, I learned how to read. And my first comic book was Jonah Hex. And while I was learning how to read Jonah Hex, I had no idea what my ethnic background truly was. Once I learned it, that became a little bit of a shame. However, I gave up Jonah Hex for Spider-Man. Spider-Man led me to X-Men. I know you guys are thinking, this has nothing to do with acting. But it does. Because there's not enough actors of color out there. And most of the time, it's not because we don't try. It's just that we don't have enough people in the powers that be's chairs that are willing to give us a chance. So let me drop a bomb real quick. Drop a bomb. My acting career could have actually took off way back in 2001 if it wasn't for one little studio who slammed the door in my face, and their name is Millennium Studios, who told me they don't make kung fu movies. So it has been my goal to find a studio that will take me and help me make kung fu movies, which I have completely failed at wholeheartedly. So from 2001 to now, I have had like absolutely no luck in movies, in anything at all. And I'm telling you, if YouTube would have been up a little bit sooner and if more people would tune into my YouTube page, I probably would have an acting career now. Because apparently it doesn't take much to get famous on YouTube unless your name is James Williams Jr. Because Murphy's Law and the devil himself are just beating you down. And every now and again, God might come in and slide up with a couple of bitch slaps just to make sure that you're still alive while you're suffering. So, it doesn't take much to do that. And, it's funny how things can just slide so far bad that you can't really recover. And sorry about that interruption. I have been on one of these, like, just a downward spiral, if you don't mind me borrowing a line from Edge, and it just never stops. It's like the harder shit get, the worse shit get. Losing my dad didn't help me any. Losing my hip didn't help me any. Needing a second hip replacement didn't help me any. Now, I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry. I'm just letting you know where the fuck I'm at. Which is another reason why I'm the actor that you have never heard of and probably never will. Am I quitting? Not really. And not by choice. It's kind of like I don't really have an option. Because I can't lift my legs and my kung fu was the shit. I have thousands of scripts for a character just like me. And I don't have a crew or the resources. But the funny thing about like getting rejected from Millennium and getting rejected from Sundance and all this shit, and I'm like, it's the forces of nature. They just don't want me to succeed. And I'm beginning to agree that it's just not going to happen. So, I'm going to put up everything and call it as I see it. Do I want to quit? Fuck no. But I'm 42 now. And I've been trying this shit since I was 27 years. That's a lot of time to put in and get, like, nowhere. I've been to casting calls. Nope, sorry, we're not looking for you. Look, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody who's funny. We're looking for somebody who's not funny looking but funny. We're looking for somebody who has short hair. We're looking for somebody who has long hair. We're looking for somebody who's not exactly mixed. We want somebody who's either all black or not black. We want somebody who's all Asian or not Asian. We don't know what you are, and we don't really want you. It's a whole lot difficult when you're like multicultural to get any kind of work in the first damn place. And then, like I said, these talent scouts come here, pass me by. They've passed me by for years, and they will continue to pass me by. which is why I started making independent films in the first place. And granted, they have probably been some of the worst things, except for Guardians of the Earth, which was stolen, because the hands of fate just had to let that fucking happen. You know, somebody in Alabama has my shit. I hope you get struck by lightning, especially on Mother's Day. And I hope the lightning has a specific spot that it strikes you, which would be in your dick. And I hope it blows right the fuck off, because it'd be less than what you deserve for being a dick and stealing my shit. So, the long and short is, you know, I can't stand not being able to do what I love, which was Kung Fu. And Kung Fu movies made me happy. They're not the only movies I wanted to make. I wanted to make scary movies. I wanted to make science fiction movies. I wanted to make sci-fi scary movies, like combine the two. Sci-fi Kung Fu. You know, I wanted to make every kind of movie that I can make. And yet, Murphy's Law has somehow or another found a way to destroy me time and time and time again and again and again. And I'm at the point where, you know, it's 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 not so much as I want to quit or need to quit. It's just that, you know, how much more can you do before someone says, okay, we're gonna finally give you a shot? What, are they gonna wait till I'm 65 and dead? You know, rim stuff. You know, and the funky thing about it is, you know, I've paid my dues. I've paid my dues the hard way over and over and over and over and over, and I have gotten nowhere. I have gotten absolutely positively nowhere. I'm not so much as mad that I don't have this following on Facebook or YouTube. Hey man, you can't make anybody like you if they don't. And it's the same thing with love. You can't make somebody love you if they don't. And the thing is, I loved doing what I do. Never got discovered. Never gonna get discovered. I accept that because I have no choice. But you know, the one thing that I don't accept is the fact that, you know, it would be so much easier if they had more people in the high chairs representing, telling, you know, I need you to go out and find this person of this ethnic background. They don't give a damn what their hair looks like as long as they're of this ethnic background, specifically for this character. And if they can't act, we can train them. Because I have trained many of people who couldn't kick their way out of a wet paper bag in a martial art film, and I have trained them to fight the guys that I have been training all of their lives. So if they make it and I don't, I'm okay with it. I am okay with that. You know why? Because I had a hand in helping them get where they want to get. I will continue this.